What's up, everybody? We're back on a Monday, back out here on this mulching job in this sort of medical park area next to a subdivision. And we got oh gosh, we've got my arch nemesis. We got some Canadian geese back here. You guys don't come over here, you stay over there. Man, those things are mean. All right, so we're back out here. Got Big Munch. I put a little sharpener on the teeth, put some grease in the machine this morning, and we're about to get back at it on this little lot right here. So let's do a quick recap on what we're doing, and then we'll get started. All right, here's what we got. I got a pretty good bit done of this on Friday. So I had one video where we did all of that and all of that over there, and then this little part right here. So got a good bit done. So what we're doing here is we're kind of making this into like a little crescent shape here. We're gonna leave sort of this area on the back. So I'm gonna clear this out to about where that big tree is right there, or that pine is back there, and then it opens up in the middle, and then we're just gonna kind of open that up to like a line somewhere in there, and then just work that line kind of all the way back down to the property line where it hits there's like a little drainage swale down there. So that's what we got. I got Big Munch here. Got the TWFL back with this door on it, and man, this hydraulic door on this thing has been money for working around these streets and roads and stuff out here, because you can put that flap down, that door down, and it just deflects all the debris right down into the ground. Super duper handy for doing these areas kind of in the city and stuff when you're working around roads and cars and parking lots and houses and stuff. It's awesome. I really like the door on this thing. So all right, let's hop in this thing and we'll start mowing all this stuff down. Now, one quick note, when this was cleared 20 years ago, the guy said they had a guy come in here, he dumped some dirt all up in here, and he was supposed to come back and spread it out. Well, he never did. So all this is a big mound up in here. I'm gonna get what I can, but I don't know how I'm gonna be able to get all of it. So I've got to come back with the mini and get that. I called Ned this morning. They're starting on my excavator today, getting the modifications done. Maybe we'll get it back by the end of the week. Fingers crossed. Wednesday is the new year, so it's going to be a day off for them, so we'll see. So hopefully I can get that back, because we got to get a few pine trees down on that lot across the street, and we're probably going to have to chew a few of these trees up that are on this mound. So fingers crossed we get that back. All right, let's get started. Hey everyone, if you are looking to get one of these awesome TMC Kinsella mulchers for your landscaping and mulching needs, please contact my friends over at CCE Equipment. They are a full line dealer of TMC Kinsella products. We have mulchers for any size skid steer, any size excavator, and also PTO tractors. CCE Equipment is also a full line dealer of ASV and Wacker Neuson equipment. So if you need anything for your landscaping or mulching needs, please give them a call. There is a phone number and a website in the description below, and you can use the promo code IDIGIT and they will hook you up. Thanks, guys. All right, guys, this lot is mostly done except for over here where these mounds are at. They're tall and they're like vertical on the back side. I mean, you're not getting up on top of those with that skid steer. It's just not going to happen. So, but the rest of this through here is done, and it turned out pretty well. It dropped off right there pretty good, but we got it all. This was super thick right in here. It fought me like hell, but we got it done, and all this looks good through here. Owners were super happy with everything. They were here yesterday watching me finish everything up, and they were like, yep, everything looks great, super happy. So landscaper Greg came by yesterday and gave them a price to keep this sprayed, help keep this down because of the way it's just kind of mounted here and mounted over there, and that mess and all this over here. It's just probably easier just to keep it sprayed than to mow it twice a year. It's actually cheaper too, so that's probably what's going to end up happening. It's about half the cost to spray it twice a year than it is for me to come over here and bush hog it twice a year. So, but you can see these mounds over here. I mean, they're 6 feet tall. It's just a mess of dirt. So I got to bring the mini in here and just crawl over all this and grind all this down, reach up on top of those mounds, grind that what I can. So Ned got started on the mini yesterday, so I'm hopeful it'll be done. They called me today to confirm a few things, so I'm hopeful it'll be done by the end of the week. So, whoa, look, there goes a snake. Little green racer snake thing. Yep, you get out of here. Where you going? Get out of here. Warm weather, and now the snakes are back out. So, all right, we got another lot to do down here for a different owner that's a friend of this guy, of this owner. So let's walk down here and see what we got. Got a little half acre we got to knock out real quick today. All right, so this is what we got to do here. It's about a half acre. Not much to it, just some scrubby pines and scrubby little oaks in here. Nothing too cray-cray. It's about a half acre. He said this was mulched about 10 years ago, and it just needs to be done again, knock it back down. So I'm gonna leave that pine right there because that's the property marker. It's got a flag on it. That's gonna stay standing, but the rest of this crap's gonna go. And then so there's a parking lot on that end, and there's a little pond over here. So I'm just gonna kind of cut to the edge of that pond right through there and just kind of clean up to the edge of it, and that'll pretty much be it. So let's hop in the machine and start grinding. All right, this job is done. Looks pretty good. I just want to keep this knocked down. It's got nothing pretty, nothing fancy, but turned out really well. It's kind of flattened it all off, and not a lot of big trees in here left. And yeah, that'll look nice. Probably leave it like this for a while. And he said that was mulched like 10 years ago, so probably do that once every 10 years. I know they're having the tree guy. So how I got this job was through a referral through a tree removal company, and the tree guy's coming to clear the front of this pond right here. But I wonder if they're going to have me want to do this side. I could probably do that with Little Munch if they wanted to clean up this side area here, but I don't know. We'll see what happens with that. But good news about Little Munch. Right before I finished this job, Ned just called me and said Little Munchy is done. Woo woo! So I will go pick. So today is New Year's Eve. They're going to be closed tomorrow. I don't have time to go pick it up today, but I will go pick it up first thing Thursday morning, and we'll bring it back over here. We'll grind over there where we got those hills over there, and then we'll put the bucket on and get those trees down and grind them up. And then we got one little corner over here to go do. I think that's mostly going to be with Big Munch, but we'll get that done too. And I'm hopeful this part of this job will be done by the end of the day on Thursday. Friday, I've got to go up to CCE up in Waxhaw near Charlotte. We got to pick up some more equipment and stuff like that. I got to pick some things up. I got a new set of tracks too for the skid steer as well. Thank you, CCE, for hooking me up with a new set of tracks. These tracks are about done. I'm going to keep them as a spares just in case, because I do have some left on them just in case I need them. I'm not going to throw them away, but they're starting to delaminate real bad, especially on the inside. One of them's got a pretty bad rip in it. You can see that right there. So, which is fine. These tracks are designed to do that, but I just want to go ahead and put a new set of shoes on her. So she's getting new tracks. I'll probably take it out to John Deere and just have mechanic Greg put new track, let them guys mess with it. So yeah, so that track probably get trashed, but the other side I think is okay if I need it as a spare, something drastic happened. So all right, I'll just combine this other stuff. We'll be back on Thursday, so we'll just combine it all. Stay tuned. All right, this is the last thing I've got to do for this job, and it's just this little kind of corner thing here right next to the road. And the only thing that we're saving is this oak tree. That's the only thing. Anything else in here I can get down, they told me to go ahead and take. And then like these bigger trees like those, the tree guy, who is how I got this job, the tree guy is going to take those out, so I don't have to worry about that stuff. But anything I can get down safely and clean and get down, they want me to mulch. So it's just this little corner here, but it's pretty thick with some vines and bramble and stuff. And again, I've got a road over there. I've got a parking lot, but today is New Year's Day, and I'm working on New Year's Day because that's just how I roll. So nobody's over here in this parking lot, which is actually works great for me. Is why I waited until New Year's Day to do this, so I don't have to worry about the parking lot over there. The only thing I really got to worry about is the road right here. And this road is pretty heavily traveled, but there's not really a ditch here. It's more like just kind of an embankment through here, but I don't think it's really a ditch through here. So we should be able to clean this up. And I'm probably not going to mess with any of these big pines here because they're too close to the road. I can't control where they fall. But the rest of this stuff, this smaller stuff, I can get down. We'll clean up all this bramble, and that'll open it up so the tree guy can get in here pretty easily. So that's what we're going to do. Let's hop in Big Munch and get to it. Okay, that's about all I can do with that. These bigger pines. Now, if these pines were, you know, out in the middle of a field or something, I'd probably mulch them, but they're right next to this road and they're tangled in vines. I had a hell of a time getting some of the tops of some of the smaller ones to come down. Some of them are still hung up. There's nothing I can really do about it, like right there. It's all wisteria in here. And so what I'm gonna say is, after the tree guy comes through here and knocks all these trees down, probably be good to just come back in here with the Mini. I could come back, whatever's, you know, left, I'd come in here with the Mini and just kind of brush this down and beautify it a little bit, clean it up. Yeah, that's probably would be the best thing, but that's all I can get with the skid for now. And then like I said, there's no point coming in here and trying to beautify around all these trees with the vine stuff, because the tree guy's just taking them all out anyway, so there'd be no point to it. I thought this was just a hill right here, but this is actually stormwater here. I hit this, not great for the teeth. So that's a stormwater pipe that comes probably out of this parking lot, but I don't know why, unless this is an overflow for this retention pond, but that's a really deep retention pond, but maybe it's the overflow for that. I don't know. Oh goodness, there's a possum. There he goes. That's a big possum too. Holy moly, he's huge. Where are you going? Where are you going? He's getting out of Dodge. But, all right. Well, that was fun. So this that'll end this little series. This guy in the morning is going to John Deere, because I got a new set of tracks. I'm going up to Waxhaw CCE in Waxhaw near Charlotte to pick up the new set of tracks on Friday. So I'm going to drop this thing off in the morning to John Deere, so they'll go ahead and have it. I'm going to just have those guys put the tracks on it for me, and then after that we're going to go pick up the Mini and bring it back over here and finish what we got to finish. So that'll be fun. Stay tuned for that, and we'll be back. So hope you guys enjoy your New Year's day, and I'm gonna get this thing cleaned up and ready to roll for tomorrow. So I will check you guys later. Bye everybody.